A bike that I bought with my hard-earned money. And after 2.5 years, here are a few reasons why I might want to sell this bike. इकडे अजून पण ऑइल लीक होता यार. चेक करावं लागेल. So in my last video I praised my motorcycle a lot, and in this video I'm going to tell you exact reasons why I might want to sell it one day. Not right now, but one day. Let's get rolling. Came to Lonavala for a quick breakfast ride. It's damn humid and I can see some clouds. I hope I don't get any rain. I caught some in the morning. Now on topic of rains, let me tell you something about this motorcycle's rear tire. It comes with a 180 section rear tire. It's pretty fat. The amount of muck it will throw on you is ridiculous. The back of my helmet, on top of my helmet, I'm covered with muck. Entire raincoat will just go for a toss with all the dirt and grime from the road just sticking on it. So yeah, be prepared for the rains. It's absolutely not forgiving. Oh, that's a nice Harley. And that's the reason why I got the front fender extender, because we know how dirty our environment is and I don't want any of that muck getting caked on the radiator. So I got a radiator guard just to save it from some stones and chips flying from the road, and I got a fender extender just to save my radiator. It's doing decent job though. But one thing I don't understand, that this bike comes from UK. It's a British company, and there it's raining for the most of the time of the year. The streets are always wet or damp, and I don't understand what's the point of giving such a tiny fender at the front, or even skipping on the rear tire hugger. Wow, it got totally lost looking at these sheep. Are these sheep or goats? Some have thick fur. Dude, the amount of poop and pee these guys do. She. Again, on topic of tire huggers, then Triumph does have a tire hugger for one of its motorcycle. It provides it for the Trident 660. I don't know if they provide it for the Trident 800. And I believe it's a number plate holder come a tire hugger, and it also holds the turn indicators, which is pretty nice. But then at least provide it as an accessory for the street triple users. At least we will be saved from some amount of muck getting thrown on us. Oh, a nice Ioniq 5. I love this car. Looks nice. I thought of taking the expressway now since the missing link is operational and there's very less traffic, but I'm going to stick to the regular old route. Damn. It kind of sucks that you just won't be able to ride this bike throughout the rainy season, and you'll have to develop a certain kind of mentality that it's okay, we'll clean the bike, we'll clean ourselves, all the riding gears. I have no complaints when it comes to grips or anything with the stock tires. These Conti roads are damn nice. Next bit why I would like to sell this bike is the ground clearance. It's damn low, and it's been a while since I've gained a little bit of weight. So the last time let's just take the turn first. You can adjust the suspension as per your weight and all, but it's not going to work if you gain a little bit of weight. Like I got this suspension tuned when I was weighing around 80 kgs. Now I'm 87, and this bike scrapes over some of the speed breakers where it used to just glide past. So yeah, either be super fit to ride the bike or be very careful while crossing super sharp speed breakers. Now the next reason why I would like to sell this bike, I'm sorry I'm saying this again and again, but here's the next reason why I might consider selling this bike, is the throttle handle. It's just too sharp. You just can't stay in the power band. It's just too reactive, and it's not a chill bike. The engine, the power, everything kind of just possesses you. Oh, this one says on test it's an EV. Oh, so this cute is an EV. Wow. Well, it says EV. I'm not so sure if it's an EV because they have a jerry can on top. I think he noticed that I'm recording, so he just let me pass. Anyways, the throttle hand, the throttle response, the power that this bike makes, it's just ridiculous. See, right now I'm around 5,000 RPM and it's just too reactive. Just look at this. It's fun on the breakfast ride when you're just ready for the experience. If you're stuck on this slope, something like this, or even steeper, which we have further ahead, I think it was at the back. The throttle is so sharp that you just can't smoothly roll off from standstill. It's just too jerky. That's a lot of power that's coming in, and you kind of feel like the clutch, you're just going to mess up with the clutch. It will definitely burn if I'm just stuck with an uphill standstill traffic and I have to constantly move from a standstill point. When it's moving, there's no problem, but from standstill on a slope, all the best. And if you're not experienced enough, then you're going to fry the clutch. Again, on the topic of the kind of power this bike makes, I'm still in road mode. Like I said before, I just don't enjoy using sports mode on our streets. The bike is just too reactive for that, and the bike is just always in the power band. It just wants to accelerate hard and fast, and this is happening all the way till the red line. Yeah, so the thing that I absolutely love about this motorcycle, about the fact that it scares me and it is entertaining to ride, it's also kind of irritating sometimes, especially when you're commuting on this bike. When you're riding in traffic, like say traffic like this, you just can't go to a higher gear and stay there, because at one point the traffic will slow down so much that you'll end up downshifting. But when you downshift, it's in this weird power band that is just aggressive and wants to jump ahead, and you have to be very, very careful with your throttle hand. When you want to have a chill ride back home after a long day of work, this thing is irritating. Like, it's just too much, even in the rain mode. Especially imagine the scenario where you're stuck in traffic and then suddenly you get an empty patch and you try to open the throttle and the bike just jumps ahead so aggressively that it scares you. Like, you're not ready for it. You're physically and mentally not ready for that kind of reaction. Now, another reason why I might consider to sell this bike are the reliability issues that I've faced so far. I've had 3 oil leaks, and the recent one is the same that I showed in the last video. It's some oil vaporing around the dipstick. I feel it's the o-ring that's gone, but that's something I got replaced within the first few months of ownership. So it's just some, I don't know if it's just this bike or it's happening with all the Triumph owners, but yeah, these are some quality issues are there with this engine. I also got the quick shifter replaced within first year, I think. First year and a half. I think it's in the first range itself. The quick shifter stopped working. So I got it replaced under warranty. So that I can consider that it might have been a faulty quick shifter from the supplier itself. It's okay, but oil leaks with a bike which has not even done 10,000 kilometers, it's kind of not acceptable. Now, this reliability thing, I'm not saying from the financial perspective. Oh, another street triple, wow. So the reliability issues that I'm facing, I'm not worried from financial perspective, to be honest. It's just kind of irritating that after spending so much money, like I saved a lot for 4 years to be able to buy this bike, and having to face issues after spending your hard-earned money. It's not even a cheap motorcycle. Like, something like this happening on a sub 3-4 lakh rupee motorcycle, it's fine, like you don't think twice about it. But something like this happening to a very premium product, it's not fun from ownership experience. It tends to get irritating because at the end of the day, I end up spending more on just keeping the bike running than on the fuel, if that makes sense. Oh, there's some Hayabusas. Oh, nice. So yeah, reliability might be another reason, like actually a very big reason why I might consider selling this bike in the future. Because to be honest, this oil leak, it's not a big issue also. Now I might just sound like a hypocrite for complaining about reliability issues and now saying it's not a big issue. The thing is that it's just an o-ring, it's easy to replace, it's just too irritating to take the bike again to the service center and get it fixed. Like, this shouldn't have happened. I got it replaced a year or two ago, and rubber parts are getting damaged, gaskets are cracking. It's not fun. Yeah, this looks like a very delicate motorcycle to own from the previous experiences that I've had. But again, it's not a big issue, so I can live with it. Now, another reason that I might sell this motorcycle might be the fuel itself. As of now, we are getting 20% ethanol. This bike can take around 25% ethanol as per the owner's manual. The owner's manual says that in European countries, this bike can run on 5 to 10% ethanol, and for the rest of the world, it's compatible with up to 25% of ethanol. But right now, there are rumors that the new ethanol blending base will be 27% of ethanol, and then I get it, it's just 3% of ethanol. It shouldn't technically make a lot of difference. But then again, this bike has. Oh wow, look at those trucks. I thought accidents are. Yeah, speaking of ethanol, it's just 3% of extra ethanol, but I don't think that 3% should be that much of an issue. But still, somewhere on back of my mind, I'm again thinking about how reliable this motorcycle has been till date. And from that perspective, that 3% might end up damaging a lot of parts inside, especially the rubber parts. Because if within a year or two the rubber parts and gaskets are cracking, then I am not so sure about this bike's parts quality, how it will survive the ethanol blends, like the higher ones. So these are few reasons that I might consider selling this bike. The biggest reason why I might consider selling this bike is because I'm not able to ride this bike as much as I would like. Life has been changing a lot. I don't get time to ride this bike. The amount of money I spend on EMI and keeping this bike running, small things, it's just too high compared to what I spend on fuel. And I hate that feeling. I would like to spend more on fuel than on taking care of the motorcycle. So I have this theory. If you spend more time and more resources on just keeping the bike running instead of actually riding the motorcycle, I think it's time to sell the bike. And that is something I sense coming near and near as the days go by. Honestly, I would love to keep this bike forever. But I don't know. Because every time I think about selling the bike, I go on a breakfast ride, I come back, I enjoy this bike, I just love it. And I'm like, I can keep this bike for a longer time. I want to do track days with this motorcycle. I want to take it out for long rides. But we'll see. As of now, I'm not sure if I'll sell the bike or not. But these are some of the reasons why I would end up selling this bike one day. Oh yeah, and one of the big reasons I completely forgot. Roads. As long as this Lonavala road stays a tarmac road, I will keep this bike. But the day Maharashtra government starts to make this a concrete road, it's done. I will sell this motorcycle without a doubt. And the roads are some of the biggest reasons why I just don't enjoy riding this bike. Like, I used to commute on this bike to office for almost a year, and I used to enjoy that. The roads were good, there were no patches, and now the Eastern Express Highway is if you know, you know. There's so much construction going on. The new roads that are being constructed, the quality of roads are so bad. The concrete roads are just bumpy, and forget the motorcycle, even a car can't settle down on that road. So I don't know if in the future, if the roads are getting worse and worse, there's just no point in owning a motorcycle, at least a sporty one. So yeah, these are some of the reasons that I would end up selling this motorcycle in the future. I hope I keep this bike forever, man. I just love this bike. All the shortcomings, all everything I said, like about the power, like all the complaints that I have, all the things that I don't like about the motorcycle are not exactly related to the motorcycle. It's majorly because of this stupid infrastructure, the quality of roads, the sudden speed breakers and potholes and surprises coming on our roads. It's not the motorcycle's fault. It's a superb motorcycle to own. And I'm not making this video to discourage you from buying one. In fact, go ahead and experience this motorcycle, or experience any big motorcycle if you can. Like, this experience is something I can't share in words. Like, I can't explain it, how it feels to own your dream motorcycle or ride your dream motorcycle. Come on, we are all getting old day by day. This body is not going to stay as fit as it is right now forever. So might as well enjoy motorcycles as long as I can and as early as I can. And you should too if you have a dream motorcycle. I hope you get one day. I hope you get to experience it to the fullest. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I don't know if it makes sense or not. But all I want to say is that if you dream of owning a motorcycle, if you dream of owning a street triple one day, go ahead and buy it. Work for it, work hard, and just buy the motorcycle. You will enjoy. And if you don't, it's okay. You lived your dream. You move on, you sell it, you'll buy something else. So I think that's it for this video. I think I gave too much gyan. Oh, look at this electric cruiser. Damn. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. I will definitely get back to you from my ownership experience about this motorcycle. I hate this cyclist on the road.